Welcome to Rusty Forge. The developers have already pushed the items that we'll most likely see in the June Industrial DLC to the staging branch. Right now there are 10 items in total, 2 barrels, 3 shelves, carriage door, also an electric furnace, a large furnace and a torch. That isn't exactly a torch. So let's take a closer look at each of these items. Let's start with the torch. Although visually it looks more like some industrial lamp ripped straight out of the nearest factory, and honestly I like it. Notice that it's technically turned off, but it's still glowing for some reason. That's probably a bug and will likely be fixed later. And this is what it looks like when it's actually turned on. You can also notice some shadows that probably shouldn't be there yet, so I assume that will be get polished too. There is also a small chain attached to the lamp, and it actually moves around physically, which is nice detail. If you go underwater while the lamp is on, it shuts off, but the passive glow still remains, and you can still see well enough underwater. If that passive light stays in the final version, it could be pretty OP. The torch doesn't decay, but still gives enough light to see maybe 2 or 3 meters ahead of you. Now the shelves. These are pretty similar to the ones from the Jungle DLC. We've got full-size shelves, half shelves, and wall shelves. Honestly, they look pretty average, nothing too special. But they do have one really cool feature. You can repaint them just like the walls from the Container DLC, so they match together really nicely. The new barrels look really good. Honestly, they are probably the main reason why I'm going to buy this DLC. But there is one annoying issue though. Technically, all the barrels have the same collision, but with the barrels from Frontier Decor pack, you can attach storage adapters to horizontal barrels when they are placed close, while with all the other barrel skins you can't. Now, since repainting barrels is possible, you can kind of work around it. Place Frontier barrel first, attach the adapters and repaint them into the other skins and everything still works, but honestly, that's still pretty annoying. The new garage door are pretty nice too. Of course they won't fit everywhere since they have transparent element, but personally I like them. The furnaces look really good too, both the electric and the large one. The electric furnaces have this really industrial look, almost like miniature blast furnaces from a steel factory. Just looking at them makes them feel powerful. Unfortunately, the sound effects are still the standard ones for now. The large furnace also looks awesome. I honestly can't wait to place one in my next base. And maybe it's finally time to remake some of my older smelting automation videos? What do you think? Also, if you watched this far, make sure to leave a like and subscribe to the channel. That's way you won't miss the future videos and YouTube will hopefully push this one to a wider audience, which helps everyone out. We also got a new skin for turrets, and honestly I'm a bit disappointed. When I first heard we were getting industrial turret skin, I imagined something more like this. But instead we got this. Yeah, kind of disappointing, not gonna lie. The industrial DLC will also include 6 new floor concrete skins and 2 graffiti designs. The developers also added a new bowless crossbow. I'm not completely sure if it's a part of the DLC, but stylistically it definitely fits. And if this ends up being just a skin instead of separate weapon available to everyone, then honestly that's pay to win. Because unlike the normal crossbow, this one doesn't block your vision nearly as much, and in combat that's a pretty significant advantage. Let me know in the comments what do you think about this DLC. And once again, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and leave a like. That's all for today, take care and I'll see you in the next video.